Quizzed about the September meet, Terunofuji said on Sunday, "I'll of course train with intent to compete," which, if not a world, is a hemisphere away from actually competing. As the papers remind us in stark terms, he's just finished the 18-date tour with 18 ring ceremonies under his belt, but no practice bouts and no exhibitions. "I'll practice some bouts if my lower back pain subsides," he said of this week's schedule. "But Monday morning I'm off for my latest round of physio. I couldn't do much of that while travelling on tour." He cannot yet even commit to the all-stables practice just 5 days from now. "I can only do what I can," are his words. I imagine he'll sit September out. The crucial question then becomes, does he feel like doing the October tour? Also with major injury concerns is young Hakuoho. His coach Miyagino revealed this fact at a seminar just yesterday. "I've never injured a shoulder myself, but I hear those injuries are complicated. Hakuoho's been having treatment no end, but it doesn't seem to be working," he said. "I accompanied him to the hospital just a few days ago, and he has quite a few shoulder problems." This shoulder trouble long predates Hakuoho's pro career, of course. It delayed his pro debut for the best part of a year. He's missed the entire tour with this shoulder dislocation, and although he wants to fight in September, an operation cannot be ruled out. "He only turned 20 last week, so I do think about letting him rest until he recovers perfect condition. But we'll have to wait and see. An operation's not out of the question," Miyagino concluded. Asanoyama, meanwhile, has insisted he is not hurt, despite going to ground with an injured toe when thrown by mighty Meisei on Sunday. "The big toe's all right," he said, his grimace gone, just 90 minutes after the fact. He then lent his chest to school children and did 2 exhibition bouts in front of a home Toyama crowd. At present, his bicep injury is of larger concern, though alarmist reports in the tabloid press should perhaps be dismissed. In more positive news, Hoshoryu has expressed his initial delight at being listed as Ozeki. "I've got to fight solidly and rack up those wins at my new rank," he said. "I must try yet harder than before." Ozeki promotion was a promise kept to his Yokozuna uncle. He told him he'd get there this July. And now he's after his uncle's highest rank. "This is your chance. Try to make Yokozuna within a year," the sumo chairman has urged him. His fiercest rival Kotonowaka is also at a career high. Sekiwake for him. "It's a delight and an honor to have matched my master's rank," he said at the side of his master, who of course is also his dad. "I'll be aiming to put on fine sumo and post more than 10 wins, is his ambition for September." "He's finally got to where I did," said impatient coach Sadogatake, "but I now want him to better me and emulate his grandfather." There was also delight for Nishikigi, who has reached komusubi at 33 years of age and after 103 tournaments. "Rather than bemoan how long it took me, I praise myself for the effort I've made," the man himself told the press. He becomes the 6th oldest komusubi debutant, and only 2 wrestlers have taken longer than he to call the rank their own. "He's really shown my other men that effort pays off," said his proud coach Isenomi. "It's really impressive how much he's come on since hitting 30, and also how he maintains his hard training regime despite the years mounting up. Asked as to his own future ambitions, Nishikigi replied, "Everyone wants to take the cup, so I'll keep trying for that. And why not Sekiwake too? 33's not old these days. Look at Tamawashi going strong, and he's almost 39. His new rank dictates he will open September against a very big name." And finally, back to Miyagi no stable, where Kiho has fated salaried promotion 4 months after it actually happened by sporting his first top knot. "I got a better reaction than expected," he told the gathered crowd at the party, "and I feel like a true sumo wrestler now, especially with this crested Haori coat too." Having scored highly before withdrawing in July, he expects to extend his fine run of form and hopes to make Division 1 before growing enough hair for the ornate top knot. And that's not the only new hairstyle in town. Did you notice from the rankings chart piece? Ikazuchido has a top knot too.